Leo, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you. Now, you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Let's get right into our general reading today. Now, it looks like you're going to be having a financially focused time upcoming, Leo, and I see that there's going to be an abundance for you. Now, this may not be specifically financial in terms of that, but let's just keep an eye on that for both steps, that there will be an abundance of change and you will have things abundantly. So let's keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's get into that love reading first. Okay, so it looks like you absolutely have been having a time where you felt that you are being left out in the cold. I see that you have been having kind of a situation where your love isn't being realized, or basically you are finding that things aren't happening for you in terms of your love, that your relationship is not moving, or you're not getting into relationships, you're not finding people that really are attractive to you, or you're not finding that people are interested. I do see that basically in terms of this, that honestly, it doesn't look like you have to worry too much about this, that although you are feeling like you're being left out in the cold, that you aren't being noticed, acknowledged, etc., that you absolutely are basically bringing those fears to reality. You're bringing what isn't, and those dreams and those situations out of basically out of the universe and into reality. And this is not the case. I see that you have the potential to really find something special. Now, it may be that you're not finding something currently, but I see that this is quite possibly for a specific reason. I see that you are growing and you are changing emotionally. And I do see that in some cases this is driving you to be a little bit cynical, but that this isn't driving you to be a cynic. So it's building up that sense, but it's not pushing you straight there, and you absolutely do still have that sense of growth. And I see you really learning and finding out the perfect way to be for yourself emotionally. And I see you growing into that emotional center quite strongly and deeply. And I see this growth pushing you into a karmic state that you absolutely, of course, have been having these tough times. You have been having this situation that you feel like things aren't moving, but you are absolutely going to find something very special. I see that this special situation is going to come from somebody who you know already, and this is going to be reliant on the past. You and that person are going to be delving into your past quite a bit, and that person is a big character in your life. They may not be the most prevalent character in your life currently, but they will grow into that very quickly. And this is going to give you a consistent sense of warmth and happiness, and you and that person are going to grow together. I see that all of this is really going to build you into, just like I said, that emotional center, and it's going to allow those negativity, those negative dreams, those bad situations that you've been bringing in, to fall out and to bring those true dreams into reality. I see that there will be some extent of a rivalry between you and somebody. Maybe that person has somebody else who is interested as well, but I see that you absolutely are going to be the one who wins out in the end. That person, the person that you're looking for, basically is looking for you as well, and they absolutely are on your side. That they, as a big character and as a big person who wants to be in your life and wants to bring you that warmth, that they will ultimately choose you. And although this may drive you to be a bit restless, that it will all come out positively for you and in your favor. And that's going to allow you and that person to have a very warm and a happy life, honestly. And if things do go for you consistently, that you will have that with that person for the rest of your life. And for some of you, that person will be there right at hand for the rest of your life. So let's get right into the other side of our reading here, the financial reading. Okay, card already wanted to jump out, so I'll let, okay, a couple more cards. So we're having a bit of a card catastrophe here. So let's just take these 3 cards that jumped right out. We'll just take those on, in no particular order, but just into a couple of spots here, and then we'll proceed from there. So I see that you have been having some setbacks in your finances, that although you have been having a tough time in your love life, it looks like you also have been having some trouble in your financial life. And I do see that this is something that has been causing you quite a bit of grief, that you feel like not only are things not happening for you romantically, but things are being caused detrimental effects financially. And I notice here that you absolutely do have some tough situations that have been happening recently, but that you have a lot of growth to be had, that you do have quite a bit available to you in the future. And although there will be some extent of sport and things kind of moving in certain ways, that you absolutely do have things to look forward to. And that basically you have a lot of financial potential, that I see, especially you being the type of person that you are, where you like to get that information, you like to cut through and find what is important, what's necessary to basically move forward in any situation. I see that you absolutely do have those finances available to grow phenomenally and just to the future like a rocket. I see that this absolutely will push you to really build into a sense of self that you have never had before, that you are going to be really strong inside yourself and to others around you. Those around you will take notice. I see that this is leading you into a scenario where you are kind of thinking inwardly quite a bit, and you are taking on a lot of responsibility. I see that that responsibility will drive you to have that strong potential, that strong movement forward in finances. And you're going to be building a lot of skills in all sorts of things, like I said, responsibility, handling many things at a time. You're going to be learning new specific skills, and things are going to be progressing for you quite rapidly. I see that this inward look that you're going to be having is going to add on to the situation for you, that you're going to be looking inward and you're going to be building up your sense of self, and you're going to be building on your skills. And I see that all of this is going to really push you into what could be your perfect position, your perfect job, and I see you really moving forward. I see that you, in the end, are absolutely going to be taking all of those tools that you've given yourself, because you're going to be building yourself to allow yourself to have those tools. And all of those tools and all of that work is really going to push you into a strong satisfaction, and you're going to have a legacy. Then those around you are really going to see you as a figure that they can absolutely rely on. And I see great things in you, Leo, that you absolutely will have a great and grand future for yourself financially. So that brings us to the end of this reading. Now, you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos and daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those as well on Facebook. I'll see you next time.